What is going on, everyone? On today's From Leighton Gaming. Up next, we got a personal for Chris. We got a full case of Lord of the Rings collector's boxes coming your way here. As always, I appreciate you so much in the support. And best of luck, Chris. Let's see if I can pull you some fire. Let's do it. Interesting first case on the Lord of the Rings to get it started. Let's see what happens with the second case here, guys. Very, very curious to see what's going to happen here. Biggest hit out of the first one was that non-serialized human ring for Chris. That was the biggest one on the order. Or on the first break, excuse me. Empty box. And here we go. We're going to do the same thing, guys. We're going to rip those box toppers at the end. And then we're going to go through the boxes first. Me too, man. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You know I want to see one of those serialized rings big time. Big time. We'll also take the elf ring, too. We'll also take the elf ring. Definitely. Like I said, guys, we're going to do the same thing as last time. Save those box toppers for the end. And then give me 2 seconds to cut on these packs. Appreciate you again so much on the support today, Chris. Thank you again, my friends. Like I said, it's been a ton of fun ripping these Lord of the Rings booster boxes with you guys. And I've been having an absolute blast today, Chris. So I appreciate you so much. Alright, guys. Almost time. Almost time. More Lord of the Rings. Perfect, Chris. That means now's the time to pull it. Now is the perfect time to pull it then, Chris. Let's do it. Let's do it. Starting off with a full art on the island. Nice little black 8 there on the commander card. I still believe, Chris. I still believe. I haven't given up hope yet, man. I haven't given up hope. I still want to see, I'm telling you, man. I want to see the moment I pull these cards up, I want to see that foiled Elvish language on the bottom. I'm dying to see that. Dying to see it. Mountain on the full art. Radagast Wizards of the Wilds on the commander card. That's going to be a borderless non-foil. Borderless non-foil. My personal favorites are the Wizards. Super awesome character. Sam Loyal Attendant on the borderless mythic foiled coming your way too. So back-to-back mythics. Exactly, exactly. Praying to Tolkien right now. Praying to Tolkien. Hopefully the Eagles can hand deliver that that serialized ring to us. Full arts on the mountain. Gandalf the Westward Voyager that time on the mythic borderless non-foil coming your way there. Another Nazgul, some more added value. Faramir Prince, and there we go. First box is going to have an Orcish Bowmasters, and that's going to be a borderless non-foiled on the Orcish Bowmasters. Another orc for the army there. Solid hits. Solid hits. Yeah, the mythics in this set are all over the place. Mythics in this set are all over the place. The Nazguls coming out of this set are worth more than a bunch of the mythics out of Lord of the Rings right now. Definitely some of the some smaller mythics coming out of Lord of the Rings right now. If I'm not mistaken, though, I feel like this this set has more mythics than most sets, though, with the reprints of all those cards in the Lord of the Rings locations as well. Call of the Ring that time on the borderless non-foil. Yeah, orcs for life, he says. Orcs for life. White Tower that time on the borderless foil. Decent hit there. Decent hits. And Frodo Sauron's Bane on the borderless foil. Yeah, like I said, there's just so many mythics in this set that there's a lot of them that are under $1, under 50 cents right now. I actually think you can get more turning in your mythic to like an LGS for store credit than you can for selling it on TCG Player right now. Some of the mythics, you get like 25 cents per mythic for trade-in value, and the card's worth like 15 cents. Hey, a prize pig on the borderless non-foil for Chris G. You know what that means, guys. That means we got a big hit coming up next. Big hits coming up next. Oh my god! What did I tell you? The prize pig never lies! Oh my goodness, guys! What the heck just happened? Balin's Tomb on the Surge foil for Chris G. My goodness, guys. My goodness, absolute insanity. You literally called this card, Chris. You called this card earlier today. You said, sir, please pull me a Balin's Tomb Surge foil. And I got you, Chris. I got your back, my friend. Balanced Tomb on the Surge Foil for Chris G. Bang, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We definitely did, Chris. We definitely did. My goodness, bro. My goodness. I cannot believe that just happened. Woo. Okay. Okay, guys. One of the biggest Surge Foils that we can pull in the set. And there it is, guys. Absolute insanity. I cannot believe that we just made that happen, Chris. That's wild that you called that out. Insane, though, man. Insane. Woo. Okay, let me get that bad boy magged up for you real quick. My goodness, guys. My goodness. Oh, man. I could not make that stuff up right there. Insanity. Woo. Okay, okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Balanced Tomb on the Surge Foil. There it is, Chris. There it is. Let me get a little latent sticker on that one for you, too. Oh, man. On our first box, guys. On our first box in the case. Hitting that Surge Foil Balanced Tomb. Back-to-back hits. We got the non-serialized human ring. And now we got the Balanced Tomb for Chris. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh, man. Exactly. Nothing's going to beat that dwarf ring when we pulled it with the helm. But that's pretty close, man. That's pretty close. We definitely just called that card. Either way works, Adam. Either way works. You can either message me in Discord or you can email me. I'm going to be Andres at Leighton Gaming. Andres at Leighton Gaming. If you want to send me the email. Or TCG Andres in Discord if you want to reach out to me through a private message. Either way, I'll look into that. Dude, what an insane box to get us started here, guys. That's going to be an Orcish Bowmasters on the base foil for Chris G now. Insane cards coming out of this first box, guys. We're on absolute fire right now with the Lord of the Rings stuff. My goodness, my goodness. Another Orc for the Orc army here, guys. Another Orc for the Orc army. Woo, okay. Let's go, man. Let's go. Like I said, when I pull good cards for you, man, I'm just as happy as you are, man. Just as happy. I can't believe that we made that happen, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. As soon as I end my stream, I'll make sure I take a look at that for you, and I'll get whatever the issue is. I'll get that taken care of for you, Adam. I'll look into that for you. Protector of Gondor coming out of the ring slots. Full arts on the islands. Full arts on the islands. Yeah, Maxime, crazy. Absolute insanity. Like I said, I can't believe we spoke that into existence. Boromir, Warden of the Tower that time. On the borderless foil coming your way. So 3 hits. Gaffer, Arwen, and the Boromir coming out of that. Very, very solid box. One of the better boxes that I've seen in a while here, guys. Definitely one of the better boxes. Absolutely, Adam. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Isolation at Orthanc. Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, so Cavern of Souls did go a little bit over that. Gemstone Caverns is above it. But the Ancient Tomb is the third one in the third biggest card out of the Surge Foils. Got you, got you. Very nice, man. Very nice. Like I said, we've pulled some pretty crazy Surge Foils here at Leighton so far. Sword of Rohan that time. Sword of Rohan on the borderless non-foiled mythic. Let's go, man. Let's go. $350 Surge Foil, guys. And like I said, the Surge Foils I feel like are a little low right now, in my opinion. I feel like the Surge Foils are worth more than they're selling for right now, so that's got to be like a little more expensive than that too, if I had to take a guess. Some of those Surge Foils started at like $600. Samwise on the showcase. And a Delighted Halfling on the borderless foil. Very, very solid box here, guys. Really solid box of Lord of the Rings. It's just the first one here, too. We still got 5 more up after this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but we hit that, you got the party tree on the Surge Foil, Maxime. You got a big one, too. We pulled some fire cards here. Rivendell that time on the borderless foil. Some of those Surge Foils definitely look really, really crazy, though, Maxime. Some of them have way more foiling than the other ones. Witch King of Angmar that time on the borderless non-foil. Decent hit there. Decent hit. Valley of Gorgoroth on the Wastelands reprint. That's going to be a borderless non-foiled mythic. And Tom Bombadil on the showcase. So 3 hits in that pack. Interesting. So you think that they're probably right around where they should be sitting. Probably right around where they should be sitting then. Yeah, exactly. Great cards all around. Great cards all around. The Ancient Tomb sick. The Party Tree sick. And the Surge foiling always just looks so good on those cards. The Surge foiling looks amazing on those. Like I said, I still, to this day, this is probably my favorite foiling on any Magic the Gathering card so far. I love the Surge foilings coming out of this set. They're such gorgeous cards, guys. That's going to close out that first box. That feels like a whole case rip after that first box for Chris, but here we go, guys, on the box number 2. Box number 2 now. Dude, Balance Tomb just has so much Lord of the Rings lore behind it. There's so much history behind Balance Tomb. With the Mines of Moria, the Balrog, how all the dwarves died out. Definitely just a pretty awesome card to have. Exactly, man. That's one of the better boxes of Lord of the Rings that I've seen so far, man. One of the better ones. Yeah, very, very reminiscent of the Halo foilings. Like I said, the Halo foilings are similar because the Halo foilings are all different. Each foiling is going to be completely unique. So one foil is never going to look like another one. And the Surge foilers are very similar to that. They're very unique foiling cards. And they're all super, super pretty. Yeah, exactly. This has been an incredible case so far. Incredible case. One of the better boxes of Lord of the Rings, like I said. Definitely one of those better boxes. Starting off with the double Bowmasters and the Surge Foil Balance Tomb. Here we go, guys, into our next pack. Chance-Met Elves on the ring slots. Full arts on the forests. Like I said, what I've noticed so far out of the Lord of the Rings stuff, I don't know if you guys have noticed something similar, but when the hits come, they seem to come in bunches. Like I said, that's back-to-back cases with a Surge Foil or a non-serialized ring in it. And usually that's like the status quo for the Lord of the Rings stuff. If we hit something big, not always, but usually something big comes right after it. Extended art that time on the One Ring for Chris G. Very, very solid case here, guys. Really, really solid case to get us started. And that's going to be an extended art on the non-foil One Ring. Mirkwood Elk on the borderless. Mines of Moria on the borderless. And Aragorn on the showcase foiled. Crushing it right now, though, Chris. Crushing it. Yeah, dude, the artwork on Balance Tombs is so sick, too. The artwork on Balance Tomb. And, of course, can't forget, not only do you have the artwork, but you have the headstone right there. Balin, son of Fúdin, Lord of Moria. Lord of Moria. Super sick. That's his headstone there in the actual movies and books. Yeah, we'll see, Maxime. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, we still got like almost 5 or 6 boxes left, it feels like. Mines of Moria that time on the foil. Forge Anew on the borderless. 4th Aaron Golos that time on the commander card. Flame of Anur there on the borderless. And Frodo the Adventurous Hobbit on the borderless foil coming your way. So 5 hits coming out of that one. 5 hits coming out of that one. Let's see, Chris. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Dude, if you actually hand draw one of those proxies, like I said, I have to see what that thing looks like. I have to see what that looks like. But fingers crossed, man. Let's pull the Elf Ring for you here. Let's pull the Elf Ring for you here. Another foiled Nazgul coming your way. Another foiled Nazgul. And that's going to be an uncommon Nazgul. And back-to-back hits. Another Orcish Bowmaster. I think we found the case with the Bowmasters, guys. That's going to be a borderless foil. Orcish Bowmasters for Chris's Orc army coming his way here. Another big hit. Another one. Why not, man? Why not? Back-to-back big hits. Let me get that one top-loaded for you real quick. Yeah, dude. This has been a really solid case, Maxime. Really solid. Up to 1 ring, 3 Orcish Bowmasters, and a Surge foil on the Balance Tomb so far. Galadhrim Bow that time. Full art on the plains. Galadhrim Ambush that time on the commander. It's going to be a borderless non-foil. Yeah, this case is much, much better right now, Chris. Much better. The hits from the last case, so like we got hits, but they were just like super spread out. Super, super spread out. And there were a lot of the same hits too. Lots of Witch Kings, lots of Nazguls. Definitely a weird case. The box toppers, though, came in clutch on that first case. I will say. Those box toppers came in clutch. Call for Aid that time. Dolam Roth that time. It's going to be School at Water's Edge on the reprint. And that's going to be a Mythic Mythic borderless non-foil. We just started a fresh box too here, Maxime. Just started a fresh box. I think we're only 1 pack into that box so far. 1 or 2 packs. Pippin's Bravery that time on the ring slot. Full arts on the islands. Shire on the borderless. And the foiled food token in the back. Flamesmith on the ring slots. Full art on the mountain. Aragon of the Guard. Look at that artwork too. Super sick. Thrusting that spear into the orc. Showcase on the Warden of the Tower there. Decent hit. Decent hit. Flame of Anor. Flame of Anor. Still to this day, Maxime, one of the craziest things that I've seen was you coming in with that loose collector's pack and pulling the Surge Foil Party Tree out of the loose collector's pack. Literally picks up 1 pack and then pulls the Surge Foil. It's still one of the craziest things that I've seen. Battlescarred Goblin on the ring slots. Full arts on the mountain. Radagast of Brown that time on the Mythic borderless non-foil. Mirkwood Bats. Double Bats. And Guard of the Citadel. Yeah, like I said, that's got to be the craziest single pack of any trading card game that I've seen. It's got to be one of the craziest single packs. Spearmaster that time in the ring slots. Full arts on the swamp. Nice little Saga action with there and back again. There and back again on the Saga. Green Dragon Inn. That's going to be a reprint on the Homeward Path. Delighted Halfling on the borderless non-foiled. Another decent hit there with some more added value. And a Last March of the Ents to close out. So 4 hits in that pack. 4 hits in that pack. Biggest one's still going to be that Delighted Halfling. That card's still seeing tons of play there, guys. Me too, man. Me too. I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget that. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's a really good memory that I have here at Layton. Legolas Greenleaf that time on the Commander card. And Chris, this is what I was telling you about. Chris J. There's 2 different Legolases, so I'm not sure if you're looking for the Greenleaf or if you're looking for the other Legolas. Nazgul that time on the Uncommon. Aragorn the Uniter that time. That's going to be the better of the 2 Aragorns. And that's going to be a showcase on that Mythic non-foiled. And a Mines of Moria to close out on the borderless foiled. Another really solid pack. Just get these sleeved up real quick and we'll keep it going. That went through, Chris. I see your chats now, Chris. I see your chats. Sauron the White Hands. No, no. Yeah, I gotta see if I can fix that. I gotta see if I can fix that. That should be a setting, like I said. I should be able to change the frequency before it times people out. But Boromir, Warden of the Tower, and Saruman the White Hand on the borderless Mythic to close out that second box there. Still got 4 boxes to go here, guys. 4 boxes to go. Empty box. And let's do it. Give me a couple more seconds, guys, and we're going to jump right into these packs. So far, we're up to quite a few Orcish Bowmasters. The One Ring. Surge Foil on the Balin's Tomb. It's been a pretty crazy rip here so far, guys. Pretty crazy rip so far. Like I said, I still can't believe you called out that Balin's Tomb, Chris. You're like, yo, I need something for my personal collection. I'm feeling a Balin's Tomb Surge Foil today. Let's hit that. And then sure enough, we hit the Balin's Tomb Surge Foil, bro. What the heck? Out of nowhere. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Let me check that out real quick, bro. Let me check it out. Okay, so you need the base one. The base one. There's a showcase version of that, and then there's also a the borderless version of that too. That's the base one, though. Nice little reprieve coming your way. Solid hit there. Solid hit there. Okay, got you, Chris. Got you. Got you. Galadriel, the gift giver that time. Nazgul, so back-to-back Nazguls. We're up to like 4 or 5 Nazguls out of this case so far. Another Delighted Halfling. And another foiled Nazgul. I think we've hit 2 foiled Nazguls out of this case. Guys, this is a really, really good case on Lord of the Rings. The hits just keep coming. The hits just keep coming out of this case of Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth here, guys. One of those hot cases. Yeah, it's the borderless, but there's a showcase variation of that card too. So like I said, I should have that borderless one at home, and I'll send that one your way. Yeah, man, he's up to like 3 of the foil Nazguls so far. 3 of the foil Nazguls so far. Full arts on the forests. Oh my goodness, bro. This is a crazy box. The hits just keep coming, guys. Pass of the Dead on the borderless non-foil for Chris G. And that's going to be a reprint on the Cavern of Souls. Another really solid hit coming your way here, Chris. The hits just keep coming, like I said. Hits just keep on coming out of this case of Lord of the Rings here, guys. Not stopping anytime soon. Who knows? Maybe there will be a serialized ring in here. Who knows? The way these hits are coming. Maybe there is a serialized ring. Generous Ent. Full arts on the plains. Call of the Ring that time on the borderless non-foil. Mines of Moria on the borderless foil. They call it a mine! A mine! No, nice, Chris. Nice. Huge congrats, man. Huge congrats. Like I said, it's been a really fun rip here so far with the Balanced Tomb Surge foil and those other big-time cards coming your way. Huge congrats on those, man. Glad we were able to cap the week off on a solid note here. Watcher in the Water that time on the borderless non-foil. Witch King of Angmar on the Showcase Mythic. Mary on the borderless foil. And the food token in the back to close out. Approaching that halfway point here on the case rip, guys. Approaching that halfway point here for Chris. Birthday Escape.
Another one.
Another one. Another one.
74 in the shop.
No, dude, no.
What's happened?
I don't know, man. The moment you hit that, I literally felt like a breeze of cold air just rush through. Bro, Menace Turret and a reprieve coming out of that pack there.
That's the thing, like, the temperature adjustment works very fast, one way or the other.
Yeah.
But oftentimes it is the wrong temperature.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen it at 84 quite a few times, so I don't know what the heck. We just gotta reset it, bro. It's like a tropical forest in here, guys. Hobbit Sting coming out of the list slots. Bill the Pony on the uncommon slots. Pippin Warden of Isengard on the borderless non-foil. Decent hit there on that. Awen the Fearless Knight. And the foiled food token in the back to close out. Galadhrim Guide on the ring slots. Full art on the swamp. Mirkwood Elk that time. Tom Bombadil that time on the Showcase non-foil. Shadow of the Enemy, so back-to-back mythics. That's going to be a borderless non-foil on that one. Decent hit there. And Galadriel the Elven Queen, so 3 mythics coming out of that pack there. Like I said, this set just has a ton of mythics. So many mythics coming out of this Lord of the Rings set here. I feel like a lot of these characters have like multiple cards for them too. The Aragorn the Uniter, the Aragorn King of Gondor, Arwen and Aragorn Wed. There's just so many variations of the same characters. 4th, Erengolas on the commander card. That's going to be a borderless non-foil. Borderless non-foil. Osgiliath the Fallen Capital. So back-to-back borderless non-foils. And that's going to be a reprint on Corehaven. With the food token in the back to close out. One of the colder boxes so far here, guys. Nothing too crazy coming out of this box. Mordor Trebuchet. Full art on the Swamp. Nice little Mithril Coat coming your way. That's one of the best performing cards in the secondary market still to this day. The Mithril Coats. And another Delighted Halfling borderless foil coming your way too. So back-to-back hits there. You got the Mithril Coats, and then you got the Delighted Halfling borderless foil as well. Some more steady value. Survivor that time on the ring slots. Full art on the forests. Dawn of a New Age on the mythic card. Galadhrim Ambush that time on the commander card. Borderless non-foil. Another Nazgul. I think we've hit like almost all the 9 Nazguls so far. There's another Nazgul coming your way there on the uncommon slots. And the foiled food in the back. Last 2 packs here on this box, guys. Then we're going to hit that halfway points on the case. Last 2 packs on this one. Breaking of the Fellowship. Full arts on the forests. Frodo the Adventurous Hobbit on the borderless non-foil coming your way there. Decent hit on that. Another mythic. It's going to be a Horizon Canopy. We're up to like 2 or 3 of those so far out of this case. It's going to be a non-foiled on that one. And the foiled food in the back. I still got to get all those food tokens out of my house, guys. I got to get all those ants out of my house. Too many food tokens in there. Full art on the islands. Corrupted Sheriff that time on the borderless non-foil. Call for aid. Nice little ensnaring bridge on the reprint. That's going to be a Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Bridge of Khazad-dûm. And Gandalf the White to close out on the borderless foil. So we got a bridge, Corrupted Sheriff, and the Gandalf the White on the borderless foil. Just going to close out that box there, guys. We're at the halfway point now. Got 3 boxes coming up. 3 boxes left to go. Give me 2 seconds to clean up my piles, guys, and we're going to keep it going. Give me a couple seconds. Yeah, great value so far. Really, really solid value so far, Chris. We still have 3 boxes left to go. Yeah, these are all your hits so far. Pass of the Dead, Orcish Bowmaster, Balin's Tomb Surge Foil was the big one. Another Orcish Bowmasters, another Orcish Bowmaster, so 3, and the 1 ring so far. But very, very steady value coming out of these. No worries, man, no worries. You haven't missed anything too crazy yet. Empty box. And here we go. Give me a couple seconds to get these tops cut off. And we'll jump right into box number 4 of 6. 4 of 6 coming your way. Appreciate you guys and the patience here. Like I said, this saves my hands and actually saves me a little bit of time too. I think it's quicker to cut the tops off here than rip these packs by hand. And here we go on to box number 4. Good luck, Chris. Good luck. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Starting off with, let's check it out. Enraged on the ring slots. Reprieve on the foiled uncommon coming your way. Very solid hit there. Delighted Halfling. So back-to-back hits coming out of this first pack. Gracious Host on the Treebeard. Vangord the Tree Shepherd. And Galadriel on the showcase. Galadriel on the showcase. Interesting, yeah. It seems like a hot and cold game too that we play with the Dusk Till Dawn. Kind of, like I said, it kind of reminds me of the Lord of the Rings stuff a little bit. We'll have a few cases where it's just cold back to back, and then we'll have just like a few really crazy cases with like double marbles, a Fable in it. It's just lots and lots of crazy cards coming out of Dusk Till Dawn. See, I hear what you're saying. I think we're definitely beating the pull rates so far. Definitely think we're beating those pull rates so far. There's still a few cards that we rarely hit, though. There's a couple cards that we haven't been able to hit very much of. Second Breakfast coming out of the ring slots. Full art on the Swamp. Corrupted Sheriff that time. Dunedain Protector. Mines of Moria on the borderless non-foil. I'm also really enjoying the set so far, Chris, too. I love the artwork. I love the heroes coming out of it. And I think that this set has some of the best legends in a while, in my opinion. Oliphant that time on the ring slots. Full arts on the island. Hollow the Ring that time on the rare foiled card coming your way. Glamdring that time on the mythic. That's going to be a borderless mythic on that. Nice. Some more steady value on the Cavernhorn Dragon. That's going to be a borderless non-foiled Cavernhorn coming your way. Congrats on that one, Chris. Card's still sitting right around 20 bucks. Nazgul on the uncommon. Tom Bombadil that time on the showcase. Aragorn, dude, really solid pack on this one here. Aragorn the Uniter on the borderless non-foil coming your way too. Some more added value there. Galadriel the Elven Queen. And the food token in the back. Look at all the hits coming out of that pack. Nazgul, Cavernhorn Dragon, Aragorn the Uniter, and a Glamdring. Crazy, crazy pack of Lord of the Rings there. I feel like there's more hits than not in that pack. It's like a 20 card pack of cards. And we had like 10 hits in that pack right there. Yeah, I'm also noticing that too, Chris. Unfortunately, yes. Thankfully, though, like you said, it's kind of working out in our favor with the distro clumping on that. We've been hitting some big cards pretty consistently out of the Dusk Till Dawn. Easterling Vanguard on the ring slots. Boromir Warden of the Tower on the foiled. Flowering of the White Tree on the borderless non-foiled. Back-to-back hits. That's going to be a Lord of the Nazgul that time on the commander card. Borderless non-foiled again. Pippin's Bravery. And the foiled food token in the back to close out. So steady value coming out of the last couple of packs, but nothing too crazy yet. Biggest hit out of this box so far is going to be either the Lord of the Nazgul or the Cavernhorn Dragon. It's going to be the halfway point here on box number 4. Eagles of the North on the ring slots. Full Arts on the plains. Many Partings. And Sauron on the foil showcase. Once again, guys, if you're enjoying that content, leave a like on that YouTube video, guys. Really helps us out with the algorithm, and we do appreciate all the support. Full Arts on the plains. Galadriel, the gift giver that time on the borderless non-foil. And there we go, some more steady value. It's going to be a Dead Marshes, and it's going to be a Tomb of Yawgmoth on the borderless non-foil reprint for Chris. Congrats on that one, man. That's another really solid hit coming your way on the Dead Marshes. And foil showcases in the back to close out. Classic Lord of the Rings with the double foiled showcases in the back. On to our next pack here. Glorious Gale. Full Arts on the islands. Elven Chorus on the foiled. And a Delighted Halfling on the borderless non-foiled. Nice little Shadow Spear reprint. That's going to be a Morgul Knife. Morgul Knife on the borderless non-foiled. Yeah, Dead Marshes is really solid. It's one of the better cards from the borderless non-foiled cards. Definitely up there. Tomb of Yawgmoth sees tons of play across multiple formats, so really, really good card. I think it's one of my favorite artworks from the set, too. I love the Dead Marshes artwork. It's like such a classic location from Lord of the Rings where Gollum pushes him into the water and he starts seeing all the ghosts and stuff. Yeah, tons. Like I said, Magic is one of my favorite games to rip for value here. There's lots and lots of steady value, whether it's like a $2 common, $1 common. You have those $9 to $10 cards in the uncommon slots. Foiled food token in the back to close out. Dead Marshes is up right now. Any reason why it's going up, or is just because it's a Dead Marshes? Just because it's a Tomb of Yawgmoth? Is there any reason in particular why that card's starting to go up? Full Arts on the mountain. Ring Race that time on the borderless. Golden Halls of Edoras that time on the mythic non-foiled borderless card. And that's going to be a reprint of Castle Ardenvale. Barad-dûr on the foiled borderless. Yeah, Tuma's really playable. Yeah, I wasn't sure if somebody figured out like a new combination with it or something. Wasn't sure. One ring to rule them all that time on the foils. Yeah, that's got to be it, man. That's got to be it. Everyone's just trying to pick them up because they want play copies. And it's, oh, let's go, man. Party Tree on the borderless non-foil for Chris G. As a mid-sentence, we pull the Party Tree. And that's going to be a reprint on the Great Henge. Like I said, some really steady value coming out of this case of Lord of the Rings. And that's going to be another big hit coming your way there on the Party Tree for Chris, man. Congrats on that one. Another really solid hit coming your way on the Party Tree. Let's keep that going, man. Let's keep that going. First, you got the Dead Marshes. Now you got the Party Tree. You hit the Lord of the Nazguls. Dude, this case keeps giving here, guys. This case definitely keeps giving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll keep the orcs and the lands coming here, man. Yes, sir. That's the plan. That is the plan. Full Arts on the Swamp. Lorien Blade. That's going to be Arwen's weapon on the borderless. And a Westward Voyager on the borderless foil. But yeah, that's got to be it. I think a lot of people are just trying to pick up the Tomb of Yawgmoth while they're down a little bit. Trying to get the reprints for a little cheaper than normal. Exactly, yeah, it's still in here somewhere, man. It's in one of these last two boxes. Exactly, Chris. It's gonna be one of the best cases we've ever ripped, man. Give me a couple seconds to get these tops cut off, guys, and we'll jump right into it. We'll jump right into it. Exactly, Maxime. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Exactly. Biggest hit so far is going to be that Surge Foil, though, guys. Balance Tomb Surge Foil was pulled out of the first box of this case. And it's been a really solid rip so far. The hits have just kept on coming here. That's the plan, my friend. That's the plan. Gotta stay on fire throughout the whole rip here. Alright, let's do it. On to our second to last box here for Chris, guys. Second to last box. Mirkwood Bats in the ring slot. Full arts on the plains. Elven Chorus that time on the borderless non-foil. Very decent hit there. Riders of Rohan on the borderless non-foil. Smeagol on the showcase foil. And the food token in the back. Start on fire and finish on fire. Let's do it. Oliphant on the ring slot. Full arts on the plains. Dawn of a New Age that time on the borderless non-foil mythic. Decent hit there on that. Baragon of the Guard. Double Lashes. And Legolas the Master Archer that time on the borderless foil. Solid hit there on the Legolas. There's that card that Chris is looking for. Moving on to our next pack here. I actually didn't have too much experience with Brothers War, Maxime. That was one of the sets that I wasn't like actively collecting / playing Magic when it came out. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't have too much of an informed opinion on Brothers War. I know that the serialized cards from that set were very difficult to pull, and those are the big chase cards from Brothers War. But like I said, I don't know too much about that set. March of the Machines is where I really jump back in for everything here. March of the Machines was like that first set that I jumped back into full-fledged. Yeah, me too, Chris, me too. The showcase arts are definitely like a missed opportunity here for this set. Ozolith that time on the reprint. Nice little borderless non-foil there on the Ozolith. I definitely hear you on that. Some of them look a little weird too. Corey was telling me that when you put the showcase cards in a binder, they don't really match up the borders. So it just looks really awkward. Grey Havens that time. Full arts on the mountain. What's the reasoning? Why can't you find it at your local LGSs? Out of curiosity. Nice. It's going to be a Cabal Coffers that time. Cabal Coffers on the borderless non-foil. Really solid hit coming your way. And it's going to be a Minas Morgul on that borderless non-foil for Chris. Congrats on that one, man. Congrats. Very solid hit there on that. And the food token in the back. Yeah, I'd have to line them up, man. I haven't seen it yet myself. Like I said, that's weird. Quality control for Magic sometimes is a little off. I have noticed that. Yeah, that's why I'm asking, Chris. I'm not sure why Maxime can't find anywhere. Can't find any of the Brothers War stuff. I haven't heard of any like shortage or anything either. Last March of the Ents that time on the borderless foil, so nothing too crazy in that pack. You can't find any of those. Well, where are you at, if you don't mind me asking? Are you outside of the U.S. by any chance? Or are you located inside the U.S.? Fealty to the Realm that time on the Commander borderless card. Decent hit there on that. Minas Tirith on the Legendary Lands. And the foil food token in the back. Yeah, that's so weird, man. That's so weird. I'm not sure why you can't find any of those products. Troll of Khazad-dûm that time. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's your location. Maybe your location has something to do with it. Hugh the Entwood, but that's also North America, so it shouldn't be an issue. Nazgul that time on the uncommon. Very decent hit there on the Nazgul. Mines of Moria on the borderless non-foil. Another decent hit. And Gandalf the Grey on the showcase foil. Another Nazgul for the Nazgul army, though. You got a bunch of Nazguls and a bunch of Orcish Bowmasters. There you go. Chris has some for you. Chris has some for you down there. Oh my god, bro. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I know this is not the ring that you wanted to see, Chris, but when we pull a non-serialized ring or something big out of Lord of the Rings, the hits don't stop coming, guys. Another non-serialized ring for Chris G. And one of the best cases of Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth that I've ever seen, guys. A Surge Foil first on the Balanced Tomb, and now a non-serialized ring for Chris. And that's going to be his fourth non-serialized human ring. Incredible, guys. Incredible. Like I said, it still blows my mind. The fact that once you hit something out of Lord of the Rings, that just like back-to-back hits is insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. But like I said, first we hit the non-serialized human ring. Then we hit the Surge Foil of Balanced Tomb. And now we hit the non-serialized human ring again, dude. And back-to-back breaks. Crazy, man. Crazy. Congrats on that one, Chris. Congrats. Exactly. We'll definitely take it, man. Still a ring. Still a ring, man. Still a ring. Insane, though. Insane. Balanced Tomb and a non-serialized ring on this case, guys. And we still got about a box and a half to go as well. Woo. Okay. There it is. On fire right now, guys. On fire. Yeah, Maxime, you totally called that. You totally called that, Maxime. You said there was going to be a non-serialized ring in there. You totally called that. Insane, man. Insane. Congrats on that one again, Chris. You're on fire right now with the Lord of the Rings stuff. Absolutely on fire. Dunlan Craven that time. Full arts on the forest. And why not, man? Some more added value. It's going to be an Orcish Bowmaster. Orcish Bowmaster on the base foil. Right as Chris is asking about the orcs. And there's another orc coming your way for the orc army, Chris. Like I said, this case just keeps getting better and better, man. We keep pulling the fire out of this. It does not seem to be stopping at any moment. Yeah, exactly. There's another one, Chris. Exactly. You're calling them out. I don't know. I think we're at like probably four orcs so far. If I had to take a guess off the top of my head, I think we're at 4 or 5. But I'm pretty sure it's 4 so far. 3 rings for the Elven Kings. That's going to be a borderless mythic non-foil coming your way here. Solid hit there on that. Rings of Bright Hearth. And a Flame of a Nord on the borderless foil. So back-to-back hits in that pack. Last pack here on this 5th box, guys. Last pack. Sure, yeah, we'll definitely take a few more of those. We'll definitely take a few more of those. I think we'll hit like 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more we got coming our way here. I feel like we got 1 or 2 more coming our way. Sauron the Dark Lord and the Showcase foils. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings stuff, the collector's boxes, the bundles, and the gift edition boxes are kind of hard to find right now. Those are the two hardest products to find from Lord of the Rings I've found. All right, guys, here we go on to the last box for Chris G on this case. Really, really solid case so far, Lord of the Rings, guys. Let's see what we can do on this last one here. Empty box. Yeah, the go-tos, like I said, are the collector's boxes and the bundles right now. I have been hearing that the set boxes and the draft boxes are going to be in print for a while. So the collector's boxes seem like to be the ones that are very high in demand for that reason. Everyone wants those rings. Everyone wants the surge foils and stuff. The bundles, like I said, though, those are kind of like a sleeper product. Those are really, really solid. I'm not sure if they're still at around $90, but you get the promo card in there. You get 6 set booster packs. You get the dice. It's just a really, really solid product, in my opinion, as well. But here we go, guys. On to our last box for Chris. Let's see if we can close out strong. Up to a non-serialized ring and a Surge Foil Balanced Tomb so far, guys. Crushing it right now. Crushing it. Lord of the Nazgul on the borderless non-foil to get us started on this box. Barad-dûr on the borderless foil. Yeah, this set's been crazy, man. This set's been crazy. What's also crazy to me is the legs that this set has had. This set's been pretty popular for, what, almost a month and a half now? That's the set's been out. It's been popular for quite a while. Oh, let's go. Gemstone Caverns on the borderless non-foil for Chris G. Back-to-back hits coming out of all these boxes so far, man. First, you got the Lord of the Nazgul, and now you got a Gemstone Caverns on the borderless non-foil. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Very solid start to this last box, though. Very, very solid start. Do I think what's going to get a reprint? Do I think that the Surge foils and serialized rings are going to get reprints? Or do I think that the Lord of the Rings set in general is going to see a reprint? The Lord of the Rings sets, there's already going to be a second printing that we know of that comes in September to December. Yeah, so there's going to be a second printing coming in September to December. It's not going to have any of the Surge foils in there, but it will have a brand new foiling, and it's not going to have any of the serialized rings as well. So we do know that there's going to be an additional Lord of the Rings set coming out towards the end of the year. And then honestly, like, based off the success of this set, I had to imagine that they'll probably do like a Hobbit collaboration or some other type of Lord of the Rings collaboration in the future eventually. Correct, yeah, so they're not going to reprint the collector's boxes as you see them right now. You're going to have some of the similar cards, but you can't pull the Surge foils, you can't pull the serialized rings, and they're going to have a brand new foiling type out of that the next box that comes out. White Tower on the reprints. It's going to be Caracas that time. On the borderless non-foil coming your way. Very, very solid hit there. And Galadriel, the Elven Queen on the borderless foil as well. Yeah, like I said, it's such a popular set. I can see them definitely bringing it back for sure. Lembas spread on the ring slots. Yeah, the holiday season. I'm very curious to see how that set's going to perform too. Very, very interested to see how that's going to perform. And another Orcish Bowmasters. There we go. We got one. I said we were going to pull one or two, so let's get one more. Let's get one more, Chris. Up to one. One of the Orcish Bowmasters out of this box so far. And that's going to be a borderless non-foil coming your way here, man. Borderless non-foil. Two. Okay, so we've reached it. We've reached our quota then on the two. Oh, yeah, we hit the foiled, the base non-foiled. Or excuse me, the base foiled and the borderless non-foiled as well. Let's get a third one, man. Let's get a third one. Why not? Let's get three. Let's get three. Yeah, just stuff the boxes with orcs and lands. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. All right, why not? There's number 3 for Chris. I said let's get a third one. And that's going to be a base foiled on the Orcish Bowmasters for Chris. Now we're up to 3 of them. Why not? Out of the last box. Doesn't get any better than that, man. Just keep calling my shots at this point. Just going to keep calling my shots. Mount Doom on the borderless. Spiteful Banditry on the borderless. Yeah, exactly. We needed one more. And we got the last one there, man. We got the last one. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Get that one into a top load for you. Yeah, Chris. Chris, yeah, let's get one more. One more. Why not? Just gonna keep saying it until they stop coming. Let's get one more. Let's get to 4 here. Let's get to 4. Mirkwood Spider that time on the ring slots. Full arts on the plains. Faramir the Fields Commander. Nice little bag end. I feel like we've been hitting a ton of these Horizon Canopy reprints. Definitely one more on those 5 packs, he says. I think there's another ring in here, man. I think there's another non-serialized ring. This will be like the first case with 2 of them. Watch there be another ring. Gladhrim Guide that time on the ring slots. Full arts on the mountain. 1 ring to rule them all that time on the Saga card. Arwen the Weaver of Hope. Is that another one? What? Yo, no way. The moment I saw the border, I knew it was going to be another one. They don't stop coming, bro. They don't stop coming. We're gladly replenishing Chris's army right now. That's going to be another borderless non-foil Orcish Bowmasters coming your way here, Chris. Another one. Another one. Up to like 5. 4 or 5 out of this box. I've lost count at this point. But another Orcish Bowmasters. Up to 4. Up to 4 at this point out of a single box, guys. This is the Orc box right here. This is definitely the Orc box. It's like 8 in this case, Chris is saying. Definitely the Orcish Bowmaster case so far. Insane, though, guys. Insane. Oliphants on the ring slots. Give me another Orcish Bowmasters. Why not? Another one. Nazgul on the uncommon. Shadow of the Enemy on the borderless foil. So no Orcish Bowmasters in that pack. You know what that means, guys? You know what that means? We're due for an Orcish Bowmasters now. It's been 1 pack without one. We're due for another one. And to our next pack. Crusher that time on the ring slots. Full arts on the island. Forge a new on the borderless non-foil. And the more value, the more steady value keeps coming out of this box here. It's going to be a borderless non-foiled on the Cavernhorn Dragon. What a case, a Lord of the Rings, guys. The hits just keep coming. They don't stop. Full holo on the food as well. Very curious to see what these box toppers are going to look like here, Chris. Very, very interested to see what's going to happen here. Yeah, we'll definitely take a dragon. We'll take a dragon over an orc for sure. We'll definitely take a dragon too. Full arts on the forest. Back-to-back Arwen, so borderless and a base foiled. Ring Race. Golem the Patient Plotter on the showcase. Faramir on the foiled showcase. And the foiled food token in the back to close out. Let's get one more hit here, guys. Let's get one more. Last pack on this collector's case here for Chris, guys. Closing out with full arts on the mountain, War of the Last Alliance, Flowering of the White Tree of Gondor there on the borderless non-foil, Champions of Minas Tirith on the commander card, that's going to be a borderless non-foil, Aragorn the Company Leader, Lost Isle Calling, Morgul Lieutenant, Eowyn, and a food token to close out. So Flowering of the White Tree and the champions out of that last pack. Let's do it, guys. On to our box toppers. No Orcish Bowmasters out of the last pack, but let's see what we can do on the box toppers here. Like I said, there's been a crazy case of Lord of the Rings so far, guys. We've hit the non-serialized human ring. We hit the Balance Tomb on the Surge foils. We've hit tons of really big ticket cards with the Orcish Bowmasters, Party Trees, Gemstone Caverns. It's been a crazy rip here, guys. Really, really crazy rip. But here we go on to our first pack, and it's going to be... Oh, man, getting us started right. That's going to be a Cabal Coffers on the borderless foil, guys. And that's going to be a Minas Morgul to get us started here on the box toppers for Chris. Very, very solid out of your first one. Let's keep it going. See what else we're going to hit here. He says he wants a Gemstone Caverns out of these, so let's see if we can get that. Morgul Knife is going to be the second one here. Decent hit there on the Morgul Knife. Nice little borderless foil coming your way. Exactly, yeah, still given. Still given. We still got 4 packs left to go here, too. This one's going to be, let's go, baby! You asked for a Gemstone Caverns, and you got one, Chris. That's going to be a Gemstone Caverns on the borderless foil coming out of the box topper for Chris G. Big time hits coming out of that third box topper, and it's going to be the Gemstone Caverns that we're looking for, man. There we go. There we go, baby. Congrats on that one. What an insane case of Lord of the Rings here, guys. What a crazy case. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Still got 3 box toppers left to go here. Chris, let's go, man. Let's go. Love it, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. And it's going to be an Ozolith on the box topper. Another really solid hit on a reprint of the Ozolith. And that's going to be a Pillar of the Kings. Pillar of the Kings on that one. 2 box toppers left. Second to last one. And it's going to be a Morgul Knife. It's going to be a reprint on the Shadow Spear. And that's going to be a borderless foiled on the Morgul Knife coming your way here. Congrats on that one. Another decent hit. Last box topper here, guys. Last one. And closing out with the Sword of Rohan. That's going to be a reprint on the Sword of Hearth and Home on the last box topper for Chris. But once again, what a crazy rip. What a crazy case rip. A Lord of the Rings Tales from Middle-earth. Give me 2 seconds to organize your hits here so you can see all the different stuff that we hit out of this, guys. Check this out, though. Look at this stack of hits here. These are going to be your box toppers. Sword of Rohan, Morgul Knife, nice little Gemstone Caverns, Cabal Coffers, and then here's going to be your case right here. Cavern Horde. We're going to count the Orcish Bowmasters because I think you hit like 10 of those. Another Gemstone, another Cabal Coffers, nice little Party Tree, Tomb of Yawgmoth, another little Lord of Nazgul, doubling up on the Cavern Hordes, another Cavern, ton of the Orcish Bowmasters, one of the One Rings, that's going to be an extended art, non-serialized on the Human Ring, and then of course you got that big ticket card on the Surge Foil Balance Tomb, and that came out of like the first box, a couple packs into the break here. And then of course your big tickets, these are your Orcish Bowmasters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the Orcish Bowmasters. Nice little mix of base foileds, borderless non-foileds, and borderless foiled as well. Absolutely, Chris. Thank you, man. That was a ton of fun. Like I said, I always love ripping the Lord of the Rings stuff with you, man. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you. We're going to get those cards shipped out to you, my friend. Thank you, Chris.